Hi. Hi guys, how are we doing? Welcome. I'm testing out something new tonight, and that's why there was a bit of a pause before I started speaking. You know, normally, it loads me in, and I'm just like, man, I'm going to start talking immediately. Well, I'm trying vertical streaming on YouTube tonight as well, simultaneously. So I'm broadcasting 3 streams at once. There's Twitch, there's YouTube, and there's YouTube Vertical. And the canvas for the vertical stream takes a second longer to kind of go live from when I hit the button. So yeah, we're going to see how that goes. I saw some people saying, "Hey, this is really good for growth." I was like, "Well, all right, we'll give it a whirl." You know, there's no harm in it. But yeah, we're carrying back on with Ace Attorney tonight. We're playing case 6-5. So the final case in the original Apollo Justice. I'd say Apollo Justice trilogy. The original ending case of the last 3 games. They're not really a trilogy. Like narratively, they don't kind of piece together at all, right? There's a couple of overarching bits, but like really, there's not a strong narrative tie between them like there is with the first trilogy. But you know what I mean. And then we got the DLC case to do, so we've still got like 2 cases left on the main series, and then well, I guess it'll be the Great Ace Attorney after that. We've only got 2 games worth of that, so see how we go, eh? Anyhow, we should jump on in. Let's see. Everything looks like it's running fine. I'm just going to double check that the vertical one is also going fine. Just because like, I don't have any chat widgets set up for that. I don't know if like there are any chat widgets or anything. So, nope. Ah, right. I see. I can't read the chat from the YouTube side of things. It's vertical. Oh no, that's not a good start. Hold on. Let me try something. Hold on. I'm just gonna try and here we go. I can see I can see what's going on. Hello there, mate. Hi. I can read your words now. Your words are visible to me now. I'm really sorry about that. This is my first time doing a vertical on YouTube stream, so like, there's probably going to be a couple of slight teething issues while I get used to doing it. I'm really sorry about that. But hi, yes, it works though. It works. I can see what's going on. Yes, hello. Do I like anime? Yes, I'm a weeb. I became a cartoon on YouTube purely because, like, I'm a weeb. Okay, so note to self. When doing streams of this sort, must make sure that I have all chats available. Where can I put this one though? I need like another monitor for my chats to go on. Your first time being here, yeah, it's the I've never done vertical streams before, so this is going to be kind of like an experience for me. I'm just trying to work out, like, where can I put the chat window? Hold on. I should have worked this out beforehand, but like I'm dumb, so I didn't. Can I put that there? Oh yeah, I can just like chuck that. I can chuck the multi-chat there instead, so that's fine. Yes, excellent. Okay. That works pretty nicely actually, because I can just like flip between which. I don't need when I go live. I don't need stream information for Twitch because it's already set up. It's like fire and forget. So, yeah. When I get the avatar, so this is by Hexos, who you may know from Made Mint's Chibi model. It's the same artist. So it's a public use model with a little bit of customization, but then Hexos is quite chill about that. Like as long as you don't make alterations to the model itself. The spikies are an item scene, but then everything else is just like part and parcel of the model bundle. So yeah, pretty cool. So Turnabout Revolution. We're in the CIA. It's time to overthrow the government. Yippee! We're going straight into the deep end. Okay, let's see what this case is about. Whoa! Incredible. No, not the princess.
Who's there?
It is I, the Plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo-Twilight Realm.
Incredible. Is it free? I think there was like a small license
Good
fee.
people of Khurain, we can't allow things to go on like this.
Uh-oh.
The Defense Culpability Act has done nothing but produce countless victims
Wait.
of wrongful convictions.
It's Jameson
Act
Price.
is now, for we,
Amazing.
White Dragons, have obtained the ultimate weapon, the Founder's Orb.
The power of science!
And to the Garenian regime, make no mistake about it.
Amazing.
I will personally dethrone you.
I love
Dragon
this
never
guy.
heals, nor will he rest until his revolution is complete.
I had no idea that Jameson Price was the voice actor for Dirk. Hey there, GTG Gaming. How are you doing? Welcome in. Thanks for the sub, although I don't know if I should thank you, because when I hit 500, I have to play Metroid Other M. No, I appreciate it. I'm mostly joking. I'm not looking forward to playing Other M, but like anyone who's subscribing, I'm thankful for. Why did I make that my 500 sub goal? I'm so dumb. But yes, we're playing Ace Attorney tonight. This is a lawyer game. This is like a visual novel about doing lawyer stuff. So the guy that you just saw is a chap by the name of Dirk. I think his surname is Sadmadi. And he is a revolutionary trying to overthrow a government who is quite corrupt. And apparently we're going to help him do that. And I didn't realize he's voiced by Iron Tager as well, so, you know, that's pretty cool, right? That's pretty cool. Okay, so, and this concludes our report on the recent television hijacking incident in Khurain. But really, who could have anticipated such a surprising turn of events? Did you hear that, Polly? Someone hijacked the airwaves over there. It's like something out of a movie. Polo? Yeah? Dirk, what are you up to this time? Wait a second. Do you know the TV hijacker or something, Apollo? It's 11 AM. I guess I don't like the government. It's less that. It's more like it's part of the storyline of this game. Like the whole concept of this game is like corruption in the law and overthrowing those who abuse it. So, yeah, it's, I mean, hopefully going to be kind of a neat one. I need to send, just give me a second, I need to ping someone a quick message, hold on. I need to send someone a bit of abuse. Hi, Noah, welcome in, how you doing? Okay. There we go, okay. Right, okay, let's go. You could say that, but it was a long time ago. Why do you know someone like that? I mean, they call him an insurgent. Yeah, about that. Hey, now, is there any way to talk about the man who raised you? Is this Phoenix? Huh? Whoa, no, it's actually him. It's actually Dirk. Hey there, Apollo. Long time no see. How have you been, son? It's that guy who was on TV. Guilty as charged. Surprised to see me, Apollo. I just beamed in from Khurain and boy are my arms tired. This can't be happening. I must be dreaming. Or hallucinating. Or both. No, you're not, Apollo. It's that TV hijacker slash insurgent in the flesh. Uh-oh. I'm so confused. Mr. Hijacker, sir. I have so many questions, I don't even know where to begin. Who are you eating in chat there? Is chat cannibalizing chat? That's kind of scary. But let's start with that bit about the man who raised you. Wait, don't tell me you haven't told anyone about me, son. It's okay to brag about it. Tell everyone your old man's me, the rebel Dirk. I mean, my face is all over TV these days. I'm practically a celebrity. Apollo is a lawyer. Do I have him in the court record? Surprisingly, no. He's not in the court record. Apollo is the main protagonist from the 4th Ace Attorney game. He works for Phoenix Wright. He's like Phoenix Wright's assistant, kind of. Oh no, he's not an assistant. He's more of he's an associate, I suppose. He's an associate. Yeah. Trucy, why do you say we close up early today? What? Why? What? What a terrifying notion. Hey, you shouldn't keep them down there. You should have like an above-ground coop or something. You know, with like an automatic hay dispenser. And it'll be like Stardew Valley. And then you can like go to the general store and you can like swear at Pierre and things. Because everyone hates Pierre. Everyone hates Pierre. Yeah, Hatsune Miku is going to be outside mugging Pierre off and it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. You know, she'll just be like, ooh-ee-oo. And then Pierre will just be like, sacre bleu, and he's defeated instantly. Just gone. Now to it. Now to it. Oh, come on, son. No need for the cold shoulder. I know I'm going to regret this, but... What do you want, Dirk? You just show up here without warning after all this time. What gives? I came all this way to see you, son. Come, rejoice. Right. What did Pierre do? He took credit for my carrots, the bastard. How dare he? I grew those carrots, I sold them to him, and then he tried to sell them for 3 times the price, saying he'd grown them. He lied. He took credit for my hard work. How dare he? How dare he, I say. Oh, this will not do at all. No. Ah, right. Why don't you tell me the real reason you're here? Well, okay, so maybe there's a little something I need your help with. The fact is, I came here to see you. That's the honest truth. Yeah, I think we've established that. Figures. I haven't seen him in 10 plus years and he's already asking for a favor. I need 1 more to get to 500. Oh no. I don't want to play Metroid Other M. I don't want to. Why did I do this to myself? Although, interestingly enough, it would be on an actual Nintendo Wii. Like, not emulated. I have a Wii in my streaming setup, so, you know. That's a nice little fact, I suppose. Okay, okay. Oh, 1 moment. Okay. He really is a rebel in the purest sense. He just does whatever he pleases. Come on, Polly, I need details. Inquiring Marge, want to know. Okay, okay. Hold your horses. First, I've got a few questions of my own. What are we going to ask him? We're going to Dirk. That's the question. A dragon never yields?
A dragon never yields because they have the power of science! Outputting 110, the power of magnetism!
Yeah, I get a bit weird over this voice actor, Ara, because he's the guy who voices my main in BlazBlue. Welcome over on YouTube as well, by the way, Ara. Yeah, I'm trying out vertical streaming today, so we'll see how that goes. Like, all the text is going to be squished up as heck, but you know what? That's fine. As long as it works, right? Okay.
Pleased to meet you, little lady. My name is Dirk Sadmati. I'm a rebel by trade.
A rebel? But on TV, they were calling you an insurgent. So, which is it? Can you say something weird? It depends how weird. It depends how weird. Hey, Loven, welcome, welcome. I see, I'm not sure if you're, like, on the main YouTube stream or if you're on the vertical one. It doesn't tell me which side it's on for some really weird reason. Hold on. Yeah, I think it's the vertical one, isn't it? That's fine. That's fine. My hair looks yummy. It's full of poison. My hair is full of jellyfish poison. I'm a blue dragon sea slug, and we eat Man-O-War jellyfish, and we metabolize the poison into defensive venom. Well, no, we metabolize the venom into poison. The vertical one. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, my eyes look like gummies. I can promise you they are not yummy. They are not yummy. They are full of pain. They are full of pain and British. They're kind of the same thing. Anyway.
Personally, I'll vote for a rebel of a cause. A real headache for anyone in your way.
Trucy.
You got me there. I'm the head of a resistance group. The Defiant Dragons. We're like the good, the bad, and the ugly, but without the good part. In Kurain, I'm like the bogeyman. A tall tale parents used to spook their kids straight.
Better horizontal? Yeah, no worries, 11. Oh, I see. Actually, it brings up both of them. I see. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so it brings up one YouTube chat for the horizontal stream, but it brings up both of them in the multi-chat. But it doesn't pick up on Twitch chat. Or hang on, does it? Oh, no, it does pick up on Twitch chat. Oh, I see. It puts all my chats into one thing. Okay, so what I'm going to need to work out how I do then is how I can get the... I'm going to need to work out how to get a chat box up into the display for all of YouTube. Like, is there a way that I can do that? Oh, I see. I can do it like this. So, if we're no longer displaying the Twitch chat... And then if I was to... okay. This one is solo. They're putting on their shades to cover up their eyes. They're eating some chips with steak and ale pies. They're riding solo. They're riding solo. They're riding solo. They're riding solo. Uh-oh. Moving on.
That's too bad. You seem like you'd be a fun, cool guy to hang out with.
Oops.
This little lady's a real catch, son. I'm talking bride material, if you get my drift.
Dude! Dirk, no! She was like 17. Yeah, she's way too young to be, like... No. You can't marry her off at that age, sir. Wait, what?
Oh, stop it. You're embarrassing me. Dad?
Oh, no. Do I have a spare phone? Kind of. I've got one that I use for music and one that is my actual phone. Join another account? I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. YouTube will get cross with me.
She's a plucky one, all right. Someone plucked me out of my misery.
Now, about that man who raised you business.
Okay, foster father? Hang on, let me just have it. I just realised I've got like, most of a can of energy drink left. Give me a second. Excuse me. Okay.
What did Mr. Dirk mean when he said he's the man who raised you, Apollo?
The truth is, I grew up in the Kingdom of Kurain. Did I never mention that? Ooh, played some Project Sakai. Nice, nice. Yeah, always feel free to lurk. Like, we love lurkers. The only time we don't love lurkers, right, is if you don't have detection in the mineral line, and a lurker gets in there, and they burrow in amongst your SCVs, and then they're like... And then your workers are just getting exploded all over the place. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. But no, lurkers generally. We stand them.
Oh, so you grew up in Kurain? Wait, are you saying you're not from around here, Polly?
No, it's just I was raised in Kurain when I was really little.
Still, that's a shocker. It's like I hardly know anything about you. How come you never told me?
Apollo, you really haven't said a word about your past, have you?
What, that I was raised by a wanted criminal? It's like a bad joke.
It does sound rather melodramatic. I doubt anyone would even believe you.
The noises. Yeah, we do. How old am I? I am old enough to know better. I am very firmly in the Unk territory. Oh, my back hurts. My back hurts all the time. That's the wrong toggle. There we go. Stab? Stab? Wait, did I hit 500? Oh, damn, I did. Wow. I guess that means we have to stream Metroid Other M next week. Thank you, though. Oh, we did it. We got there. Thank you. You got me. All right, I'm gonna have to pencil Other M in. Old enough to be your dad? Probably not. I'm also definitely not father material. Like, I could just about look after cats and myself. But unfortunately, anything beyond that is far beyond my power. It's like asking Shenron to give Krillin hair. You know, that is far beyond my power. You could say that. I'd wager it's been at least 10 years.
Wow, that's a really long time.
Yeah, well, I figured he'd forgotten about me.
Not a chance. It's just, well, starting a revolution takes time, and keeping it going even more so. And being a wanted man, I couldn't just hop on a plane to come say hello.
I get it. It's fine. Though, truth be told, it's weird having Dirk suddenly show up acting all paternal. I'd even almost forgotten about Kurain. No, that's not true. Hey, congrats on being the 500th. Bit of a workaround, but you know, we can dig that. Yeah, we can dig that. Ay. Okay. Alrighty. Sorry, just checking a couple of bits on the stream health. I might have to do that every so often on this one. Because of the fact this is my first time doing vertical streaming, I need to kind of check in on it every now and then. Basically just make sure it's all working properly. I probably tried to forget about it on purpose.
Now then, Mr. Dirk, what is it we can help you with?
What's your request?
I need to get my hands on the Founder's Orb, the most sacred treasure of Kurain. That's where you come in.
The Founder's Orb? Oh my god, we're going to become Matakane Fukukitaru from Uma Musume Pretty Derby. I mean, that name is ridiculous. Like, the only way that that name could be any less ridiculous is if it was Matakane Tannhäuser. In fact, no, Tannhäuser Fukukitaru. No, it's two syllables. It's 2 syllables longer. So around 20. Oh my god, I wish. I haven't been 20 for a long time. Oh man. I feel kind of flattered though. No, I'm in my late 30s. I'm an old man. I'm an old man. That's why I've got the back pain and knee pain and shoulder pain, and actually both of my knees have been hurting today, so fun and games,
Wait, but didn't you say you already have it in that broadcast of yours?
Don't go believing everything you see on TV, little lady. No one's seen hide nor hair of the Founder's Orb for some time.
Apollo sounds like a Greek god. It is the name of a Greek god. Apollo was the was Apollo the sun god? I think. Thursday was 8 years ago. Thursday was 8 years ago. Oh my god, my back hurts even more now. Okay.
No way!
So that was just a bluff. What are you going to do if you don't find it?
I don't know. Guess that just means we have to find it, son.
I'm afraid I can't. I can only just about take care of a cat and myself. And anything more than that, and it's beyond my capability, shall we say.
I can't really back down now, can I?
Different year, same old Dirk. It's all coming back to me now. Hold on. I think I read something about this in the newspaper a while back. Hey, Ferocious, welcome in. How you doing? Stand up and run around. I can't. My knees hurt. My knees hurt. They actually do. Like, one of them's been bad for a few months now, and the others just start hurting today, so I'm going to have to get some knee supports tomorrow morning, I think. I can't say I'm looking forward to this, but we ball. Something about you guys stealing a sacred treasure from a temple's treasure room? I sounded like an arrogant grandpa just now when I dubbed. Well, it turns out this guy is voiced by Jameson Price, who was like my... don't eat my eyes! Don't eat... I need them to see. If I don't have eyes, I can't see. And if I can't see, then I can't stream. And then I'll be sad. But yeah, this character is voiced by Jameson Price in the cutscenes, and he has a very deep, booming voice, so I'm attempting to match it, and I gotta say it's taxing on the old voice box, but we ball.
That's a load of crock. We didn't lay a finger on the orb.
Really?
Yes, baseless allegations, all of it. Our enemy has really found a way to keep us on our toes.
I'm finally getting a cane. I don't know. I don't want a cane. I do have one downstairs, but like... It's not an actual walking stick, it was a prop. Like, I remember, I went to, it was my sister's wedding, wasn't it? Yeah, so she got married. And I was like, well, okay, it's top hat and tail. So I was like, I'm going to bring a cane, and I'm going to learn how to twirl a cane so I can be like, and it didn't work out like that at all. I mean, it did look kind of pimping, though. You know, I was just like, yeah, I got my pimp cane. And then, you know, no one's going to get that joke because no one remembers memes from when I was a child anymore. The glory days when the internet was just a new, nascent Wild West thing. Yeah. The avatar's cute. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I like this one. It's more expressive than my my main one, which is why I use it more. The rig's a lot easier to do, like, movements with, which is, yeah, pretty cool. What? Why would I beat you up? I wouldn't do that. I don't beat people up. I just shout at them in a court of law. I say objection and stuff like that.
Oh, it's like a setup.
That's the long and short of it. However, my compatriot has been hot on the orb's trail. And just the other day, his hard work finally paid off. We now know the Founder's Orb is in Karain Village.
Wait, what? What? Hold up, what? Ara, what? What's, What? I didn't expect this. Well, okay. Karain Village?
Yes, I hear there are spirit mediums there. They even have direct relations with Karain.
When I become an old man, you'll look after me. I'm already an old man. I've got back pain all the time, and... I mean, when I'm not streaming, like, mostly I just... well, when I'm not streaming, I'm not at my day job. I spend most of my time just, like, sitting with my cats. It's a good life. It's a simple life, but it's my life, you know? Spirit mediums, right.
Some Doctor of Archaeology there supposedly has the orb.
Doctor of Archaeology?
His name is Archie Buff.
I don't think we've met this guy before.
My defiant dragon compatriot has already made contact with him. Apparently someone asked the Doctor to study the orb.
Oh lordy, he pondering his orb. He pondering his orb. He is locked in, yeah. So whoever asked him to do that is the real thief?
Most likely.
And you think this guy will just hand the orb over to you?
My compatriot, Dat, says Dr. Buff has already promised to do so. It seems he knew it had been stolen and wanted to do the right thing.
You really want a cat? Cats are great. My cats are kind of old now, so one of them's 14, and she's struggling to move around a little bit now. Like, she tried to get up onto a sofa cushion earlier, missed the jump, which, that's only happened a couple of times in the past before. The other one is 9, so... They're both very cuddly, though. Like, they come up, they love being hugged, they love being fussed, they meow a lot, they purr a lot. It's a good life. Yeah. Dats, I remember running around with him when I was a kid. So he's here too, huh?
Apollo, I want you to be present as my lawyer when I take possession of the orb. Would you do that for me?
Alright. Fine, but I'll charge my standard fee. Now tell me about the Founder's Orb. Okay. Wait, Apollo's actually charging a fee? Didn't expect that. If I remember correctly, the founder is always depicted as a faceless spirit medium. Does Dr. Buff have muscles? I don't know. We haven't met him yet. So, we might do soon. We might do soon. So I think if we do, then... You want my cats? No. No. They're very shy around people they don't know. They would run away. They're very, very cuddly with me and... you know, like, if I'm just sat around the house and they're just there, they'll come and cuddle me instantly. If anyone comes over, they hide. They just hide away. Bless them. They're good cats, though.
Oh, what do you mean faceless?
Images of the founder, the Holy Mother of Kurain, never show her face. To depict it is to commit the greatest taboo in Kurainism.
The greatest taboo, huh? I wonder why. Live cat stream? If you could get them to sit still enough. Like, getting them on the hand cam would be a nightmare, though. I could probably get one of them up just about onto the hand cam, but it would be a difficult ask. His name is Buffy, better not lie to you. We'll find out soon enough, I suppose.
Okay. As for the Founder's Orb, it was discovered during an excavation 8 years ago, and has an interesting legend that goes along with it. It's said that there's a riddle to the orb, and that any who can solve it will receive immense spiritual power from the Founder herself.
Sounds like one big fairy tale to me.
In any case, it's just what us defiant dragons need to get our revolution started. With it, we can gain the spiritual power, and thus the legal authority to rule Kurain.
Wait, suppose I believe this legend, then anyone can become king or queen? And that's why you think it will help you overthrow the Goran regime?
Only the rulers of Kurain have ever laid eyes upon the Orb Apollo, a legendary treasure that bestows immense spiritual power. Doesn't that sound like something you'd want to see with your own 2 eyes?
That does sound just a tiny bit intriguing. Why is Apollo getting tempted? Why is Apollo getting tempted? That's not a good idea, Apollo. You should not be tempted by power. But remember what happened when Saruman looked into the Palantir. He was like,
"Oh, I'm Saruman. I can definitely deal with,
Fuck, what was his name? How have I forgotten his name? The guy who made the ring. How am I brain fogged enough to forget the main villain from Lord of the Rings? It was, Sauron. That's right, Sauron. Yeah, he's like, I can control Sauron. No, I can control Sauron. And then it was like, you know, Sauron basically corrupted him to evil. How did I forget that? Oh my god. I've got a giant 1950s copy of Lord of the Rings up in my attic, so I might have to go and beat myself over the head with it a bit later. Because how the hell could I forget that? Oh my god. I'm so disappointed with myself. Okay.
That should just about cover everything. Any other questions?
Not right now. Sorry, excuse me. I'm just going to take another swig of this energy drink. I am desperately under-caffeinated again today, I'm afraid to say. I've been playing Uma Musume all day, and my brain is... Do I have kids? No, I do not have kids. I have cats, but no children. I've got a nephew, but actual kids? No, not for me. Or a mama? I mean, I am married. That's, wife's out tonight. She's at a concert with one of her friends, so... Yeah, we've been together for just over 18 years now. And then married for 8 of those, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. She came on stream with me a couple of years back. I might have to try and get the rig set up so that... Excuse me. So that we can get it back on at some point, because that would be interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what we do, but it's something for us to work out, I guess. There we go.
I almost forgot. I brought you a present. Eat up, son.
Sushi?
I figured you probably couldn't afford 3 square meals a day, so...
18 years, yeah. We've been together for a long old time. I think she's seeing JLS tonight. She likes boy bands. I like death metal. Our musical tastes are not aligned.
Oh, yeah, I was just thinking it was time for lunch.
You dig in too, little lady. After all, we're practically family, right? Ha 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 ha!
Oh, thanks, Dad. Oh, that tuna looks good.
This salmon sushi's got my name on it. Aren't you hungry, son? This is some of the best sushi you'll ever have.
I'm good.
Oh, well, okay then. Actually, I have one more present for you. Here.
What's this?
A picture of your father. It's been 23 years since he passed away.
Huh? This is my father? Okay. So he's the child of a jazz musician. You like Vocaloids? Vocaloids are pretty cool. I don't listen to much Vocaloid music, but like, I do quite like the one that's on. Is it Inabakamori, the one who did Lag Train? I quite like their albums. They're pretty good.
His name was Jove Justice.
Apollo unlocked a new backstory. Bing-a-ling-ling-ling-ling. By Jove. By Jove. Wait, hang on. No, the hat, the collar, the gloves, the acoustic guitar. A vertical stream comments not showing on stream. Not yet. No, I need to work out how to do that. I don't know. I don't quite know how I get that to display, so I need to work that out. I probably need to like set the multi-chat as the source for the YouTube chat side of things. So what I can do is I can filter YouTube into both streams on like the display, and then just keep Twitch separate. But I don't quite know. But seeing this, I've realised we've been pronouncing Apollo's name completely incorrect this whole time, Ara. Right? This is not Jove Justice. This is Hofhastis. This is Hofhastis. He's Apollo Hastis. And he's from Mexico. And he shall now speak like Puss in Boots. No, I'm not going to do that. You just see your chats only. I think on the vertical side, it's just yourself typing at the minute. There's not anything else that comes up on my side that I can see. And then there's the other two chats, but there's one chat for the horizontal YouTube, and there's one for Twitch. So I've got 3 chat feeds at the moment, so, yeah.
Jove? Jove? I haven't talked to you about your real father in some time, but as you know, he was a musician, a wandering minstrel, if you will, and a talented one at that.
Why? Why are you giving this to me now?
I thought it was sad you didn't know what your old man looked like. I searched high and low to find that one picture.
What's wrong, Apollo? Don't you want it?
I don't know. I mean, it's not like I ever met the guy.
Well, I went through all the trouble of finding it, so go on, take it. And don't ever let it go, you hear?
Okay. Hey there, Levi Dornier, how are you doing? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Always feel free to lurk. Always feel free to lurk. Yes. No, I mean, lurkers are kind of like the backbone of streamers, because having people who are active in chat is really, really nice, but, like, most people, like myself included a lot of the time, will put on a stream, and it's there kind of in the background, then they can just sort of drop in, interact for a bit, drop out and do other things at the same time, and I think everyone does that when they're watching, you know. So that's pretty cool. Sometimes I have to be VOD gang with the streamers that I watch, which, it's not exactly ideal, but you know what, it's fine. You know, as long as I can support in some way or another, it's all gravy.
Well, now that our bellies are full, what do you say we hit the road?
1 second. Hey, Trucy, any idea where Athena is?
She left early this morning to pick up Daddy from the airport.
Oh, I almost forgot. Mr. Wright is coming back today.
Yeah, but I wonder why he cut his trip short like that. Anyway, shouldn't they have been back by now?
Knowing Athena, she probably got lost. Well, there's no point sitting around here waiting. Let's get going.
I can't wait to see that super mysterious treasure.
To Kurain Village, then. The Founder's Orb awaits.
Okay. We're gonna walk there, and it's gonna take us 16 days because we're not pearls. We can't just run there in 2 hours. She used to do it in 3, but now she can do it much faster. Wait, did I miss something? Examine Charlie. So this is Kurain, the mystical village of spirit channeling. I'll go back. And where ancient traditions come alive. Looks like a really peaceful place. You got a 20-second delay. Oof. Ah, I love the air here. Nothing beats the mountains, Sao Paulo. There's an achievement for examining the plant. Understood. I'll nip back and have a look at it. Man. I can't believe we actually got over 500 today. Mental. That's kind of crazy when I think about it like that, you know. I should have done the vertical thing a while ago, I guess, but hey, it's all good, right? Better late than never. Come to think of it. We used to live way up in the mountains too, just like this.
Sure brings back memories. Those were the days. The 3 of us living happily in peace.
I still can't wrap my mind around it all, you know. That Mr. Turkey's not only Polly's daddy, but Prosecutor Sad Marty's as well. And the way you two talked about it like it was nothing, the old bus ride here.
I guess it is a lot to take in. Hey, thanks, Andy. Thanks. I now have to stream Metroid Other M, so it's not exactly an entirely happy moment. I've got scheduled the whole week, pretty organised. Yeah, I always do that. I always schedule my week ahead of time because low-key, I think I've got some of the brain-tisms going on, and having an organised week keeps me happy. Yeah, I got to 500 on YouTube. Yeah. Stream Other M just in time for Prime 4. Yeah, that's if I play Prime 4. Jury's still out on that one, mate.
So tell me, Mr. Doe, what was Apollo like as a kid?
Oh, he was full of piss and vinegar, he was. A real rascal.
I forgot to schedule the back massage. I probably do need to see a physio at some point. My gym has one. I might speak to them. We'll see what we reckon.
He and Nayuta used to run around in the open fields, naked as jaybirds. I've even got pictures of him posing in his birthday suit. Whoa, Dirk.
No way! Prosecutor Sad Marty used to be like that too.
The 2 of them would end up with leeches on their butts and cry like babies.
Dirk, don't you think you've said enough?
You're no fun.
Yeah, I wanted to hear more about the misadventures of Polly.
Hey, what are you people doing here? Who's this?
Oh, it's Emma. Yippee!
You know this lady, son.
Yeah, this is Emma Sky. She's a detective.
Technically speaking, I'm a forensics expert, but I let it slide. Anyway, I can't say I'm surprised to see you here. You always seem to pop up wherever there's trouble afoot. Still, what are the odds of running into you here at the boonies?
By trouble, you mean you're investigating a case? I'll only walk onto hospital when my backbone falls off streaming. Yeah. I mean, when we talk about my backbone, I'm going to have to go French for a minute. Please understand when I say how these Gojira jokes working. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. If any of you guys actually get that joke, then I'll be impressed. What was that? That was a song called Backbone by Gojira. Yeah. I don't listen to them very much anymore. I don't really dig their new material, but like From Mars to Sirius is such a banger of an album. I'll have to listen to that tomorrow now.
Does it look like I'm here to sightsee?
Gotta try beatboxing. Okay. I mean, which one is yeah, that's From Mars to Sirius. That's that is the same album as Backbone's on. There, you're happy now. I've beatboxed live on stream. I have nothing left. I have no shame left to give. Everything is over for me.
Wait, don't tell me. You're not here to see Dr. Buff, are you?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Huh? How do you know that?
We're actually on our way to meet with him right now.
Figures. Well, follow me. I'll show you the way.
Really? Okay. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, son. Just follow the nice lady. Okay. I mean, if I've missed that achievement, I can always go back for it. You saw a CD of beatboxing, so you saw how it would be mine. See, normally I don't beatbox with my mouth. I beatbox by actually playing drums. Like, I'm in a band. Ha! Follow the nice lady. We got lost. Hi, Charlie.
That's Charlie the houseplant.
You know, my hideout used to have a houseplant too. We called it Apollo.
I bet it was the cactus.
How'd you guess?
Because Polly's hair just as spiny. Hey, leave my hair out of this. And he has a prickly attitude to boot.
I'd better quit while I'm ahead. Okay. There's... Wait. Huh?
Chief Doko.
Does it only pop in that first section of the investigation? Interesting. You lost your combo last second? Oof. We might have missed some Charlie examination. Oh, do you have to examine him at every single point through the... Because we've not been checking him at every case. We've not checked him every case. If it's something where you have to check him every single case, that'll be why. Been practicing rotation advanced level questions for 3 hours. Physics is scary. That's really funny. Let me check the achievement. In the bottom right of my game, which doesn't come up on screen, Arahelis is now playing Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. Yeah, I must have missed it in, like, I don't think we checked him in the last case we were here. Right, that's fine. I can go back for that one at some point. Go to the doctor's study. Okay. Wait, oh no, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Has he been fisted by Claydol? Shit the bed. Alright, okay. The in-game gallery tells you everything you need to know. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So this is Dr. Buff's study.
Wow, look at all those books. The shelves go from floor to ceiling. It's like a library in here.
Yes, and lots of artifacts too. A true archaeologist's paradise.
Because I've been filling museums all my life, living in an archaeologist's paradise. Because I've been filling museums all my life, living in an archaeologist's paradise. You need to examine Charlie during the DLC as well. Okay, okay. We'll give that a go. We'll give that a go.
Look, son, there are so many relics they're spilling out of the floor. What a delightfully amusing room.
Oh, all I see is a mess. And what's with that white outline? Emma, where's the doctor?
Well, the thing is, he died last night.
Wait, what?
It seems an avalanche of books knocked him off his bookshelf ladder. We're labelling it as an accidental death.
What? Please tell me you're joking. Oops.
As if I come all the way out here for a few laughs, Apollo.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I guess not.
A scholar killed by his own books?
Oh man, what do we do now? I mean, how can he transfer ownership of the orb to you if he's dead? Well, that's the thing. All you have to do is if you place your hand upon the orb and cup it just so, and then look lovingly into its orb eye. We need to examine the golden airplane in this scene. Understood. I was going to do that anyway because it looks like one of the it looks like the flying machine from Skies of Arcadia when you get to Ixataka. Think of Skies of Arcadia turned 25 years old today. 25 years since the best game in the history of mankind released. Incredible.
Yes, that is a problem.
Emma, can you please tell us exactly what happened? Let's examine the... What do you think you're doing? You can't just poke around without my permission. Guess I should ask her what's going on first. We have to riz the QC to be able to look around here. Then maybe we take her out for dinner. What do we say? So the doctor died in an accident. I received a call this morning saying Dr. Buff had been found dead under a pile of books. This morning? Talk about bad timing. You mentioned that he'd fallen off a ladder. Right. We believe he fell from the top of that big ladder there. Apparently he triggered an avalanche of books while fumbling to reach one. And that sent him headlong on a fatal fall onto the hard floor. How sad. Killed by his own books. But at least he was doing something he loved. Yeah, true. You gotta go eat. Enjoy your food. Enjoy din-dins. Or lunch. Maybe it's even breakfast. I don't know. I kind of assume dinner because it's almost 7 o'clock in the evening in the UK.
For a scholar, I suppose it's kind of like a soldier being killed in the line of duty. You could say he died an honourable death.
Emma, who was the first one to discover the body? About that. Whoever it was, it seems they wanted to remain anonymous.
What?
It happens now and then. Some people would rather not get involved with the police.
I can relate to that.
Yeah, being a wanted man and all. What now, Dirk? A dead man can't exactly hand over the orb.
We'll just have to find it. It must be around here somewhere.
Just to fill you in, Emma, we're actually here to get something. Okay. Pops here had an agreement with the Doctor. The Doctor was supposed to hand over a sacred relic known as the Founder's Orb.
Pops?
Is he blushing? Oh, I see. That could be a problem considering he's dead. Do you have a plan B? No. There's no plan B. There wasn't even a plan A.
I have an agreement in writing. My compatriot Dot should have it.
Well, there shouldn't be any problems then. So, who is this gentleman you're escorting? This is, well, about that. You see Emma Sky, who works with the police and could step on me. He's a terrorist. Oh, right. I haven't introduced you yet. This is Dirk. He's from the Kingdom of Kurain. All the way from Kurain, huh? So, what do you do there?
I used to practice law, but I'm taking a break from all that.
You know how Phoenix is the CIA? This is the terrorist army. Oh no. Oh no. I can't even contravene that. Yeah, I'm funny, me.
I'm focused now on making Kurain a better place, though. Volunteer work.
Volunteer work, huh? How interesting. Well, it's not technically a lie. So how do you two know each other? Oh, he's sort of my foster father. Come again? Yeah, and he's Prosecutor Sanmardi's real father too. What? You mean you and Prosecutor Sanmardi? I'm so sorry. It seems you've had quite a life. The fact she just casually muds Prosecutor Sandmonk off like that. I love it. Anything to dunk on Prosecutor Sadmonk, you know. Give me a second. I was checking on Seems like it's flown alright. Okay, okay. Sorry your brother sucks. Yeah. Guess she's put a few things together. Actually, Dirk, you look kind of familiar. Have we met before? Not that I recall. Great, she must have seen that news report on TV. It'll really complicate things if she figures out he's a wanted man. There are lots of guys who look like him. Sure you're not mistaken for someone else? Are there? Really? I mean, a middle-aged man with long hair and an eye patch? You don't get that every day. Well, I'm sure you're just imagining things. So, what does that sacred relic you're searching for look like? I mean, there's lots of stuff in it that's old and relic-y.
Indeed. Unfortunately, I've no idea what it actually looks like.
It looks like a fucking orb! It's big and round and spherical. It's not the Founder's Cube. It's not the Founder's Prism. It's not the Founder's Cenobite box. It's the Founder's Orb. Are we going to have to give these guys a geometry lesson? Oh my god. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. We can do that. We can do that. So then, how are we supposed to find it? It's the Founder's Gnome.
I see you know your power wash well. Get your hands off of my red nozzle. What is the charge? Cleaning a toilet? A succulent underground toilet? That I do not know either. We'll just have to go through each candidate one by one.
Great plan of attack there, Dirk. Well, Emma, do you mind if we give this room a once-over? I guess not. But in exchange, are you going to help me with my investigation?
Sure, can't hurt.
Ooh, I can't wait to get started. It'll be like hunting for buried treasure.
Okay. So, examine the plane. Is this a bird?
It looks like an airplane to me.
No, there couldn't have been any planes back when this was made.
Yes, but it has wings and both horizontal and vertical stabilizers. That makes it an airplane.
No, it's definitely a bird.
Open your eyes, son. As a lawyer, your job is to see the true nature of things.
I still say it's a bird. Okay. I'm a nutshell. Endgame spoiler. It's an egg, and a new founder hatches out of it by craft style. Hi Max, how you doing? Welcome in. There's some sort of machinery inside this clay figure. Whoa, it's moving. Exterminate. Exterminate. Destroy all targets. Do I even want to know what this thing's for? So, do you remember Fisto from Fallout New Vegas? That's his brother! And we should swiftly move onwards. Right now. Examine the ladder. The doctor fell from the top of that ladder.
From that high to fall onto a hard surface would probably kill anyone.
I don't know why anyone would want to climb that high in the first place.
Guess you could say he climbed it all the way to heaven.
Really, Trucy? The golden plane was part of the ladder achievement? Oh, okay. There's a pair of glasses on this little pyramid here. They belong to the doctor. Scientifically speaking, they appear to be your ordinary run-of-the-mill glasses.
I guess they don't pique her interest, scientifically speaking.
Okay. Oh, fuck off. Why has he got Chun Chun Maru here? Wait. Is Chun Chun Maru holding the... Is that the Founder's Orb? Is this the Founder's Orb? Because she's the founder of Kurain Village, isn't she? I remember this thing. Army. Why is someone's name written on here?
Maybe it's so if it ever got lost, someone could return it to its owner. You know, like how school kids put their names on things.
Yeah, but this is just an urn, and the name is written so big.
Well, I wrote my name on my magic panties. It says WRGHT in super big letters.
The less said about this, the better. Okay. What's this? Look, it's one of the doctor's notebooks. Maybe there's something about the orb in there. Okay. It's a photo... Oh, wrong voice. It's a photo of the treasure box, the one from Temple's treasure room. These must be his research notes on the Founder's Orb. What's that on the right page? It looks like a poem or something. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's the song that's performed during the Dance of Devotion. It's been sung during Kuraini's rites of offering since ancient times. Oh, I think I've heard of that. There is also a legend associated with the song. Some say the solution to the orb's riddle is contained therein. It's in a song everyone in Kurain knows. Not much way to keep it secret.
It's called hiding secrets in plain sight, Polly. Us magicians know all about that.
Huh. That's strange. What is? Dr. Buff's notes contain the second half of the song. Only the first half is sung during the Dance of Devotion. Most people haven't even heard the second half. The second half? As in the part that begins, offer thy prayers. I'm impressed. That's some thorough research he was conducting. There's also the scroll pearl through graveyard too. Incredible. And the suitcase. What's going on with the suitcase, I wonder? Coffee machine? A coffee maker and a bunch of coffee cups. He must have taken his coffee breaks here. Oh, there's a filter with old coffee grounds in there. Guess I better clean this up. What are you doing there, son? Ah, what am I doing? Cleaning this office. Don't tell me they have you on coffee duty back at your office. No, it's just if I don't keep the place clean, no one will. Hello there, Joshua. I'm sorry to hear that. Here is my shout out for you. Shout out for Joshua. I'm not sure how to pronounce the surname, I'm afraid. I'm just going to go with N. I'm going to shorten it to the first letter, if that's okay. Unfortunately, I have British pronunciation. And that means I tend to pronounce things weird. You know, when I speak French, for example, Sacre bleu, Len hon hon, and so on and so forth. There's a brown stain on this scroll. Why does it smell like gravy? Why would there be a gravy stain on it? Who knows? But it looks like it's meant to be there. Maybe the artist was trying to inspire a gravy new trend. Food splatter art. That pun wounded me gravily, Dirk. Yeah. It's a golden statue. Looks pretty old, too. I imagine it has great archaeological value. Maybe too great for a private researcher of Dr. Buff's caliber. I wonder how he got his hands on something like this. Okay. Scrolls? It's a spiral staircase. And it's connected to a hallway up there. Why'd they have to place the second floor so high up?
Wait, you're not afraid of heights, are you?
Oh, well...
Oh, Polly's hilarious around high places. He gets all wobbly like a baby deer taking its first steps. And his face turns as green as a watermelon.
It's not nice to make fun of people's phobias, you know. Come to think of it, the visitor's entrance is on the second floor. What an odd layout for a house. Okay. We got these things on the floor. There are animal drawings on the floor. They look like those famous geoglyph things.
They remind me of the chalk outlines detectives draw around bodies. And the doctor has just joined them. Now that's what I call dedication to one's field.
I don't think it was on purpose. You know what's interesting about geoglyphs? There are two near the town I grew up in, right? One is a horse riding out of the town, which caused the king to get very, 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 very cross and never go to that town again. And in the other direction, there's a chalk drawing of a giant with a massive erection. I wish I was joking about that, by the way, but no, I have climbed the giant chalk erection. It's very steep. I don't recommend it. It got referenced in Pokemon Sword and Shield as well, which I thought was very funny. If you want to know more, it's the... let me just pop it into chat. Give me a second. I'm just going to pop it into both chats. Just bear with. There we go. So if you want to look up the chalk drawing of the giant with a massive fucking lob on, now you have the means to do so. Yes! Exactly, Max. Exactly. Yeah, I grew up near it. It's about a 20-minute drive from my hometown. It's a very steep hill. There's a local legend that if you want to sire children, do the deed on the giant's dong, and it grants extra fertility. Don't ask me why. It's a weird superstition. It's too steep for me to risk trying it out as well. So, okay. Coat. It's a two-tone raincoat. It's still a bit damp. I think someone might have worn it recently. There are a few pairs of shoes here. I guess there must be an entrance on this floor too. Yeah, there's a back door over that way, but it's usually locked from what I can tell. The visitor's entrance is up that spiral staircase. That's the way we came in. Okay. So this is where Dr. Buff died. Poor man. He fell right in his head and probably died almost instantly. No, I don't believe it. He's been brained with that book. He's been brained with that book. He's not fallen at all. I see some blood in the book there, but what's that dark stain? Coffee? There's something similar in France, but with the tomb of a 19th century writer in Père Lachaise Cemetery. Why is the crotch of the statue literally... Max? Why is the crotch of the statue shiny? Why is the... Please tell me it's not what I think it is. Please tell me it's not for the reason I think it is. Please? I'm scared. Yeah, it appears to be coffee. It's still damp, so it must have gotten on there recently. Perhaps even last night. Hold on, I'm going to look this up. Hold on. I'm actually scared, but let me look at this. Google is going to have a field day with this search. Victor Noir. Let's have a look. Okay. Huh. The sculpture has a very noticeable protuberance in Noir's trousers. This has made it one of the most popular memorials to visit in the famous cemetery. The myth says that placing a flower in the upturned hat after kissing the statue on the lips and rubbing its genital area will enhance fertility, bring a blissful sex life, or in some versions, a husband within the year. As a result of the legend, those particular components of the otherwise verdigris statue are rather well worn and shiny, as are the tips of the boots. You know what, Max? That's not as bad as I was thinking. I wasn't expecting. I was kind of expecting something much worse. And the less we say about what I was expecting, the better, right? Because I genuinely think that you'll all think I'm a degenerate or something. That's a mighty big window he's next to, big enough for someone to see inside.
Exactly. That's how the local resident who reported his death found him to begin with.
Uh-oh.
The doctor's body was visible from outside the window. And a passerby called in earlier this morning to report what they'd found.
You already think I'm a degenerate? Why? I'm God's littlest guy. I'm God's smallest chap, right? Please understand this. I'm the smallest chap of the Lord. And I know that you will understand that the Lord is my shepherd. And how do you know that I've been watching people playing Faith the Unholy Trinity? Yeah, that's what... I'm not going to repeat that, Max. But let me just say, that's what I was thinking, alright? That is exactly what I was expecting it to be, god damn it.
So you mean this case is still only a few hours old?
That explains why your investigation is just getting underway.
Okay.
Okay. What have we got here? We've investigated that. There's something we've not looked at yet. The window? What a huge window. I bet you can see the entire study from the outside. How could he concentrate in here? I'd feel so exposed.
Well, he does have a bookshelf positioned for some privacy around his desk.
Okay. Don't think there's anything else in this area that I can look at. Try this. Suitcase. That's one big suitcase. It's locked. Is it the doctor's?
No, someone left it here last night.
So the doctor might have had a visitor, but how can you tell?
That sticker there, you only see those on airport luggage. Which means its owner is likely from overseas.
Is there any way to figure out who it belongs to? Not unless we can open it and see what's inside. Guess not. Is it Dats? Oh, it's Emma.
That's because you're not me. Emma Sky, forensics expert extraordinaire. Try as you might, you won't find the word impossible in my forensics handbook.
I thought Dats was about to appear, if I'm honest. Is she okay, son? It's like she became an entirely different person. Oh, that's just what happens when a forensic switch gets flipped.
With this, identifying the suitcase owner will be easy as pie.
Is that fingerprint powder?
That's right. And there's no better time than the present to use it. Here we go!
Alright.
You remember how to do this, right?
I apply the powder to where I think some prints might be and blow any excess off.
Exactly. Well, have at it.
How did you know, Ara? How did you know that I'm going to have a good little snort of cocaine?
Oh, why don't I expect to find prints on a suitcase?
Alright, here we go, guys. Please understand that I need this. Okay. Okay. Right, okay. Yep, okay, we've got a good line there. Okay, here we go, guys. Oh. That's the good stuff. Okay, back to work. Where would you expect to find fingerprints on a suitcase? Oh, wait, no, this is the handle. I mean, there's a side handle as well. Can we zoom in? Doesn't look like there are any prints here. Really, Apollo? Doesn't look like there are any prints here. Are you fucking kidding me? Hold on. Oh, I see I can do this as well. I enjoy these bits, you know. They're fun. Okay. I don't get it. Oh, maybe here? Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. I love this theme. We need more ammo. Aha! This one isn't clear enough for a match. Or else could someone leave prints behind? Think, son. How might someone handle a suitcase? Start by considering what you do with them. Well, besides being wheeled or carried, they can be opened and closed. So I should look for prints that would be left at those times. Okay. Is there a way for me to zoom? So there's a key. A latch. Nothing there. Okay. We need more Emma and Athena. The lock? Yeah, maybe. That's a good shout. Hello, Erixia. Just long to get flu? Yes. I had flu just the other week, I'm afraid. It was quite unpleasant. I think there might be one there. I'm not convinced. No, not around the lock. These are hinges. Let's try this from a slightly different angle. There's no prints there. Is that like a latch or something? Yeah, we're trying out something new today, Rixie. We've got vertical streaming on YouTube going at the same time. Not there. Maybe this one? This is odd. There's nothing around the keyhole. I don't know if I'm not sure what I'm looking for at this point. Because there's nothing here. Bit further up, maybe? There's definitely nothing there. I don't think there's anything on the top of this handle. Okay. You know, like you go into a gym and there's all those guys who are just like... Ara, can I get some help? What am I looking for? I'm not convinced that I'm looking in the right places right now. I've checked both the handles, I've checked the lock, and I've checked the... what I think is the opening mechanism. What am I looking for? Is it the hinge? I don't think it would be. There's something else on the suitcase that requires touch. There is. And the handle. Are we thinking just like around here? No, it would be like here, wouldn't it? Something else on the suitcase that requires touch. Yeah, chat, do you have any idea when it might be? Help an old man out. The only other thing I can think of is maybe on the stickers. Like if you're pushing it down. Aha! Here we are. That's not how I open and close suitcases. That's not how I open and close suitcases. This would never have occurred to me. Hey Emma, I got a pretty clear print here. Okay, now let me know who you think it could belong to. Who could it be? It would have to be someone who would have paid Dr. Buff a visit. Okay. Of course it's Dats. It's not when it was open closed when the sticker was applied. Ah, that makes sense. I wasn't thinking of it like that, if I'm honest. Okay. Hey, nice. We have a match. Dats? Come to think of it, he did stop by to see the doctor, didn't he? To conclude the orb transfer agreement.
So he's the one who forgot his suitcase here.
Where do you suppose he is now?
Haven't heard from him in a while, and he's not answering his phone.
Wait, you don't think he left his phone inside his suitcase, do you?
I wouldn't put it past that knucklehead.
Actually, I think we may have run into him earlier.
Really?
A suspicious man had been reported in the area, but when one of my officers approached to question him, he took off like a shot.
What?
Oh, sorry about that. Chinese people aren't all like him, I swear.
Well, he's probably still in the village somewhere.
Maybe he knows something about the orb. Okay.
It seems the orb isn't here.
That means Dats might be our only lead at this point.
Detective Sky said he might still be here in the village. We should try to find him.
Okay. We need to try and not get punched by pearls. Oh, aha! I'm sorry if you heard that. Right, give me just a second again. This is going to happen every so often, because I don't have an easy way to monitor... No, we're still going. We're still going. It's still good. Right, that's fine. Yeah, I don't have an easy monitor for the vertical side, so I'm just checking in on it every now and then just to make sure it's still running fine. I mean, I suppose, yeah, Max is in chat, so like, I should probably just assume, unless I get told differently, that everything is fine. I get nervous, you know. I get nervous. Okay. Good day to you, Sisters of Kurain Village. My name is... okay. Oh, no! His name is Politician. Welcome. Excuse me. Welcome back, May. How you doing? Oh no. The pun names in this game are unreal. The pun names. Yeah. My name is Politician and I want your vote. Wow, that's really loud.
Look, something's coming this way.
Politician, Savior Kurain has come to... Ah, it's you people. Apollo, what is that strange conveyance coming this way?
You finally full combat it. Nice. It's one of those... What do you call them? Palanquins?
So, you finally left Dr. Buff's house. What were you doing there? What a bunch of shady-looking characters.
And you aren't? So I take it you knew the Doctor?
Huh, what a foolish question. I've memorized the names and faces of the entire electorate here in Kurain. After all, I am the man who's destined to be king of this fine nation someday.
Who are you? And what do you mean, king?
Ignorant fools, I am the politician. I'm a soon-to-be eminent politician, a man whose name will go down in history. You should be ashamed that you've never heard of me before. Is he really that famous of a politician, Apollo?
Not that I know of.
I'm running for a seat on the local council right now.
I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy. And I guess even Jerk Cube Public has to start somewhere.
But my election is a sure thing, I'm told. After all, my grandfather was a famous politician with untold influence. In short, I'm the chosen one, the golden boy, the powerhouse of politics.
So, Ara, there's this thing I think that we need to give to this guy. But I can't think of the right word for it. Let me describe it to you. And we'll see if you you have the contraption in mind. So I'm thinking we start with this like raised area made of wood, right? And then it's like a barber's neck rest. Oh, the guillotine! That's the one. You've got one, of course. You're French. Of course, you have a guillotine in your garage. I should have seen that. I should have seen that coming. A concussion? No, I've just got a brain injury, but you know, it's near enough to a concussion that makes no difference, right?
And rider his grandfather's coattails.
Are you blinded by my majesty? Go ahead, bask in the resplendent glory that is me, the chosen one.
Sure.
Ah. A pleasant day to you, good people of Kurain. I am Politician. It's time to reclaim the glory of Kurain. Together!
Oh my god.
A convenience store on every corner. A karaoke bar in every home. A vote for Politician is a vote for a happier, hopier Kurain village. Turn off that fool rocket, you fool. You were staying in your grandfather's good name. Thank you, good sir. Your support is appreciated as always.
I guess he's one of those people who only hears what they want to hear.
In other words, he's a model politician. There's something that I really want to joke about, but I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble if I do. You'd love to have one. Do you know that the French lashed the guillotine after the first Star Wars arrived in your country? You know, that doesn't surprise me at all. Like, it wasn't a fact that I knew, but I am unsurprised to the point where that just seems like a mundane thing. And I realise it's not a mundane thing. You know, it's actually quite a, unexpected kind of thing. But it's like, no, that's still, like, kind of unexpected, but expected at the same time. Go ahead, joke. You're not the UK. Okay. Well, I still don't think I should make... I still don't think I should joke about it too openly, because the thing is, like, you know, I don't want things to get blown out of proportion. You know, I don't feel like I necessarily fit the bill. Monica Lewinsky. I can't believe it. I can't believe he noshed off Bill Clinton. Anyway, go back to the stream.
Oh, where was I? Oh, right, you were at the doctor's house. Just what in the world were you doing in there, hmm?
Objection. Actually, I'm a lawyer.
You're so shallow. Relying on your badge to impress people, what'd you be without it? I pity men like you have no sense of self. Real men make their own mark in this world.
Says the man who's riding on his grandfather's coattails. Okay. Is this what you ride around in when you're campaigning?
That's right. It's perfect for the narrow roads and steep hills here in this village. It has a top speed of 5 miles per hour, but it suffers from serious reliability issues. Namely, these imbeciles tire out too quickly.
We'll try harder next time, sir.
Poor guys. They're exhausted and covered in sweat.
The Attition family has been in politics for generations, even back in the old country.
Really?
My grandfather, Abe Attition, was a prominent member of Congress. And he was born right here in Kurain.
I get the feeling his grandfather went to the theatre. That was another type of guillotine. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. All I asked about was his palanquin.
You must have heard of the Attitians. I'm even reviving our old country campaigning style.
Oh, politics aren't really my thing. Tracy?
I don't recall ever reading about him at school.
Fair. Young people today.
You people really need to pay more attention to politics.
Oh, sorry, it's getting comfy. Eee.
Okay. Doctor's house.
So, what business did you people have at Dr. Buff's house?
He was going to transfer ownership of the Founder's Orb to us. It's a sacred relic from the Kingdom of Kurain.
The Founder's Orb? So you tried to get your hands on it, did you?
Wait, what do you know about the orb?
Huh, I know it's mine, that's what.
How do you figure that?
Because I know it's not the Founder's Orb. Its real name is the Crystal of Ami Fae.
The Crystal of Ami Fae. Mystic Army's here to haunt us again.
That's right. It's been passed down for generations in the Attition family. Until it was stolen, that is. But just when I had zeroed in on the culprit, the doctor hid it away and then kicked the bucket.
Okay. So you're saying Dr. Buff stole your family heirloom? That's not what Dirk said. Strange.
But oh, wrong voice.
But I've been told the doctor himself said that he had the Founder's Orb.
It's all that weird foreigner's doing. He filled that doctor's head with nonsense. Nonsense like the Crystal of Ami Fae being the Founder's Orb.
Weird foreigner? Could he mean... Is this the foreigner you're talking about? Oh, I didn't mean to put also on.
Take that!
Yeah, that's him.
I thought so. Now we really have to find Dots. Why does the guy remind you of the mayor from Power Wash Sim? Oh god, he's just as sleazy.
Don't let that nasty Power Wash man into the back of my truck or he'll find the merman's gems. He'll find the Merman's gems that I, Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome, done Dimmadimmazibbed. Do you know where this man is now? I imagine he's at the detention center by now. I called the authorities after I found him hiding in my dog's doghouse. What? That buffoon.
Well, at least we know where he is now.
Let's head over to the detention center and see what he knows about the Founder's Orb. So, you really are after my crystal?
No, we're looking for the Founder's Orb, and we have an agreement to prove it.
Well, just so you know, you're not gonna lay a finger on it. It's mine. And I intend to give it to my benefactor.
Your benefactor? Okay. If this benefactor turns out to be the cigar-smoking guy from Kurain, I'm gonna scream.
My benefactor is ready to support my rise to the pinnacle of the political world. They have immense influence here, you see, and I intend to harness that influence.
So you're just gonna give your family heirloom waste to this person?
That's right. It's a purely political decision.
And in exchange, your patron will get the people of Kurain to vote for you?
Eminent politicians are skilled at leveraging all of their connections.
How old is this guy? Isn't it legal to buy votes? Among other things, yes. $25. Politicians tend to get thrown in jail for getting outside money. Maybe in France. I can't pout with this model. One of my few weaknesses. It's a reference to Sarkozy. Oh yeah, because he got thrown in prison, didn't he? Damn. France does not fuck about. Well, good luck with that, I guess.
Huh! You just wait. Politician will reign supreme someday.
Okay. Alright, bye. One of the reasons he got jailed was he was receiving money from... Is that the guy who used to be in charge of Libya? I'm thinking of the right person, right? Oh, okay. Damn. He just got out? Oh, jeez. Well, hey. Yay! What's he doing under the desk? Foul cogs of the corrupt regime. I've nothing to say to you.
It's me, Dirk.
Oh! Dirk! You're a sight for sore eyes. I knew you'd come save me.
Well, this is another fine mess you've gotten yourself into.
My bad. At least the grubby is pretty good compared to that prison back home. You get 3 squares plus a place to sleep. Why you join me, Dirk? Ah, okay. Free under judicial control. Damn. Well. I'm learning many things tonight, apparently.
No thanks. They just sent me back to Kurain where I'd face immediate execution.
Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be such a good idea. Looks like he's still the same too. Long time no see, Dats. Huh? Hey, you look kind of familiar. Apollo! Is it really you, my boy? Hey, to the jail, grown up and whatnot. How have you been? You want to control the judiciary? Not fair. Well, okay, let me show you how to control the judiciary, alright? I'm going to show you how to control the judiciary right now, okay? Notice how there's no sound coming out the game anymore. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? We're going to control the judiciary right now. And that's how you control the judiciary. Hey there, Joy Pilled, how are you doing? Welcome in. Blink, blink. Yeah, you have to imagine the music in the background for the joke to work. Ba 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 ba. Can I blink on beat? I can try. How's that? Yeah, it was a oh god. Sorry, my throat went all weird just then. Yes, it was a Rise from the Ashes joke. Those horns, AJ! Horns? They've grown up with you, just like a stag's antlers. I can't take it! You really haven't changed a bit. Anyway, there's something we needed to talk to you about. Sure, pull up a chair. I've got all the time in the world. The slammer's like my second home. It's really not so bad once you get used to it. He's rather laid back for someone in police custody. He is a bit, isn't he? He is a little bit. He's a weird one, this guy. Why'd they arrest you? What have you done now, Dats? Nothing. I'm innocent, I tell you. It all started when this dog-faced cop tried to question me. He looked so funny, I started laughing at him. That's when they came after me. But it was hilarious, I tell you. I mean, a human police dog, how funny is that? Right, so what happened after that? They caught me hiding in a doghouse. Dang pooch ran me out. I guess that's what I get for laughing at one of his doggy comrades. Sounds like the dog's got the last laugh. Is it weird this guy reminds you of Larry? You know what? No, I don't think that is weird. I think that is completely, like, that's completely on point. I think he is like the equivalent. He's like Kurani's Larry. What a terrifying thought. When something smells in Kurain, it's probably the Dats. Oh dear. Dats, weren't you cleared of those jailbreak charges? And your capture by Lady Kira deemed unlawful? Yeah, but the cops here don't seem to like me anyway. What are the charges this time? Unauthorized entry or something like that. They think I'm an illegal alien. And I can't prove otherwise because I lost my passport. Is there any way they let you go? Not without my passport. If only I had it. Dirk, AJ, you gotta find my passport. Alright, we'll find it. One more thing to add to our to-do list. Now, where might Dats's passport be? It's in the suitcase. Dats, what was the doctor... What the doctor had really the Founder's Orb? Absolutely, positively, the doc was sure of it. Really? Because someone from the village is calling it the Crystal of Army Fae. He also claims you were filling the doctor's head with lies. He's an alien. He's a legal alien. He's a Kurainese rebel in Kurain. And all the old paintings on the tomb, they do the sad dance, don't you know? And if they do something OAO, they're walking like an Egyptian. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore. I'm losing my marbles here. Okay. Excuse me. That ain't true. Doc said he was sure it was a real deal. All his fancy research confirmed it was the Founder's Orb. So then that politician character was lying? Imagine that, a politician who lies. I bet he wants the orb all to himself. Your mum lost her passport when you threw it into the Sea of Japan, but they let her back into America anyway? Why did you throw your mum's passport into the Sea of Japan? Why did you do that, Erixia? What? There's a story behind this, I feel. I feel like there's a story behind this. For the lulz, you threw your mum's passport into the sea for the lulz. I can't. I mean, fair play to you. She must have really pissed you off.
I wonder who's telling the truth. Well, take a look at this. It proves the Doc believes he had the Founder's Orb.
Let me see that. I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Defiant Dragons. If I will come to no harm, signed Dr. Archie Buff.
See, I got it all down in writing.
But Dats, why does it say, if I will come to no harm at the end here?
Sounds like he was scared of you. Dats, did you threaten the Doctor in any way? No, you got it all wrong. It was the Doc's friend. He told the old man us rebels were dangerous. It's his fault the Doc thought I might hurt him.
Sounds like the work of that politician. He's really made a mess of things. See, what I don't understand is, like, if there's a politician running their mouth around Kurain Village, why does Pearl simply not just, like, slap him gently? He'll evaporate into meaty chunks. You remember when Super Meat Boy hits like a buzzsaw? That's what happens when Pearl Fade gently slaps something. It just disintegrates into this meaty paste, and it just mists away like an air freshener. She's in school currently? Ah, okay. I mean, she'd be able to run to Kurain Village from school in like 4 minutes and 32 seconds. I had to run the maths then, but that's how long it take her to run back from school to slap him. Whew. Okay. Right.
Oh, about the orb's whereabouts. Maybe the Doc's kid knows something.
The Doctor has a kid?
Yeah, bit of a shut-in though. The poor thing's own bedroom's become like a self-imposed prison.
A shut-in? Sounds like it'll be a challenge just to get a conversation going.
Time for your questioning. Follow me.
Must be lunchtime. Today's fried chicken if I'm not mistaken.
You'll get your lunch if you behave yourself.
Dirk, AJ, I'll see you guys around.
Our only lead now is Dr. Buff's kid.
But luring a shut-in out is not going to be easy. I would have paused way longer if I was doing maths. What was I really up to? Dun 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 dun. You get the idea. It was all a bluff. Okay. Maybe we should talk to Dirk first. Music intensifies, hell yeah. Ah, no, he's just gonna kind of try and guide us a bit. Let's go to the Doctor's study. Oh, bear with me a second, guys. I just need to pop and check something really quickly, right? Give me a sec. So it's because there's a storm here at the minute. I just need to check on a couple of bits in the house. Hold on. Whew. It's coming down out there, I tell you what. I tell you what. Nope, I think we're good. Okay, cool. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, there's a storm in the area at the minute, and it's like it's raining really hard, and it's just making sure that, like, nothing's going on with the house. We've had a couple of problems in the past, and it's like getting past the fact that's been fixed is taxing on my poor brain damaged ass, if you know what I mean. Is this politician? Oh, it's you again. Oh no, it's Emma. Good.
Looking for Mr. Wright? He was just here a second ago.
He was?
What was Daddy doing here?
Good question. He said he was looking for something. Did he say anything else?
Let me think. Something about how his ride never showed up at the airport. Yeah, that was it.
I guess Athena really did get lost. Wait, Athena can drive?
Since when? But what was Daddy doing all there in the first place? He can't be looking for us since no one told him we'd be here. Well, if you're here to take another look around, be my guest. I have other work to do, so if you'll excuse me.
Of course. Thanks, Emma. First and foremost, we'd better find Datz's passport. We should also have a word with Dr. Buff's child. Okay.
Hey, is it just me? Or is there something new in here?
There is. Oh, you mean that thing? Yeah, we should take a closer look at it too. Let's not forget about Datz's passport. It should be around here somewhere. Okay. So this is the new thing. What's this? A model helicopter?
Don't you know anything, Apollo? It's a drone. They're all the rage right now.
Is that supposed to be an Mi-28 Hind?
I bet it belongs to the doctor's kid.
We need to ask them about the orb's whereabouts. Yeah, but luring out a shut-in isn't going to be easy. Okay. Datz's passport is almost certainly inside of his... It's almost certainly inside of his suitcase. That's his suitcase. Maybe his passport's in there.
Ah, it's no good. It's locked tight.
We should have asked him for the key. What are we going to do about Datz's passport? It's probably right there inside his suitcase, but we can't get it open.
Why don't I take it over to Dat so we can unlock it? That way you guys can continue looking for the orb.
Good thinking, Truce.
Okay, here I go.
Huh?
What the? Ugh, this thing weighs a ton.
Let me try. Ugh, jeez, how can a suitcase be so heavy? Is it filled with bricks or something? The orb's inside it. Knowing Dutz, he probably packed his dumbbells in there. It's certainly much too heavy to lug all the way to the detention center. Here, let me take a crack at that lock. What, you gonna pick it? There you go. That was fast. A lock like that is child's play to me. Especially after all the wrongly imprisoned compatriots I've busted out over the years. You've sure seen a lot of action for an ex-lawyer. And here we go. That's his passport.
I'll take it over to him.
Thanks, Drucy.
No problem. Now you guys enjoy some quality father-son treasure hunting time, okay? See you later.
Okay. There she goes. I wish she wouldn't make such a big deal out of our little family situation. Father-son time, eh? Been ages since we've had a father-son talk. Huh, son? Yeah, well over a decade. Which case is this? This is 6-5. This is Turnabout Revolution. Seeing how her real father was, it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. You can tell that Dirk is a good dad because he doesn't have an evil twiddly moustache. Oh, fine. I'm fine, I guess. Is that so? Fine, you say? Well, fine is fine by me. Good to hear. Okay. So what do we talk about now? He also hasn't been dubbed with a French accent by me, so he's not evil. No. That's how you know a character is definitely evil, is when I start dubbing them as a French person. You've got my number right there. Oh, no. Get down. Hit the dirt, son. Huh? What the? Ah! Ugh. Ugh. Speak to me, son. Say something. Oh, that's smart. You
maggots! What do you think you're doing invading buff airspace? It'll be a scorching day in Siberia before you get past me, you yellow-bellied yahoos!
Whoa! You can talk? What kind of drone is this, any?
Ah! Drone nothing! That's Sergeant Buff to you, soldier! You got that, you lowly grunts!
Ow! What the who now? Buff. Sounds like the doctor's son is behind the controls. He's controlling this thing? Apollo, let's play along for now. At least until we can get the information we need out of him. Got it. Sergeant Buff?
Sergeant Buff, sir! You forgot to say, sir! Ain't you never seen a war movie before?
Oh, right. Let me try that again. Sergeant Buff, sir!
Better! Much better!
Wait, that's a moustache! The helicopter's got a moustache! Incredible.
Now, state your name, unit, and rank, soldier!
Oh, I'm Apollo Justice. I serve at the Right Anything Agency, and my rank is fledgling lawyer. Sir.
Affirmative, Private Justice.
Private?
Listen up, diaper baby. Your commanding officer's orders are absolute. Disobedience means a one-way trip to the firing squad. Do I make myself clear?
Oh, sir. Yes, sir. ARA, AGOS, Scout, AGOS. What a time to tune back in. Yeah, welcome back, man.
Good, good. We might make a man out of you yet, Private. Now for you, Cyclops.
Huh? Oh, you want my name, unit and rank 2. I'm Dirk Sadmadi. I command the rebel group, the Defiant Dragons. My rank is, leader, sir. Am I J. Jonah Jameson secretly?
Get me pictures of Spider-Man. Get me pictures of Spider-Man and his spider thighs. I want to see his silky thighs. I don't care about Spider-Man. I just want pictures of thighs. Manly, supple thighs. Excuse me. Excellent. Welcome aboard, Commandeer Dirk. Wait a sec. What's with that ridiculous mop you call a head? Soldiers should be clean cut.
Sorry, but this is my signature look. Ah.
Whoa!
Fine. I'll get a haircut before we ship out.
Listen up, you. It's kill or be killed out on that battlefield. No place for leaving conditioners. All you've got is your life, and you're lucky to have that.
He's oddly obsessed with field survival, so never goes outdoors. This is going to be harder than I thought, son. Okay. Are you controlling that drone from your room, sir?
Affirmative. But I can see everything you do from here, so... Ted Hut Soldier, wipe that stupid look off your face. I'm gonna whip you shelter peaceniks into shape.
With what? Your charming personality? No, he's got a fucking Gatling gun. Look, he's got a camera and speakers, too.
And that's not all, Commandeer.
Uh-oh. Imagine how I'll act provoked. The opposite of badniks? Maybe. I'll tell you what it is, the opposite. Yeah, the opposite of them hodunks. Wait. Them hodunks. I'm sorry. It hurts. Okay.
With these arms, I can cook and clean too. Speaking of which, Private Justice, you're on latrine duty. Snap to it on the double.
You're laughing as well? Excellent, that's what we like to hear. As if I don't see enough of the toilet back at the office. Okay. That thing's pretty handy. Us defiant dragons could use one of those.
Yes, it is a fine piece of hardware, isn't it? I modified it especially for siege defense.
Siege defense? You mean how you won't leave your room?
Ah! Holding up in a stronghold to defend against an enemy is an age-old military tactic. A timeless strategy still applicable in modern warfare.
Really? Oh yeah, because Modern Warfare's all about being a camping sniper. Understood.
I hope you're not trying to mock the wisdom of my forefathers.
I meant no offense. It was just an observation.
So the greenhorn who ain't even discharged a firearm's got something to say, does he?
Sorry. It won't happen again, sir. Let's just hope Sarge doesn't aim those tiny missiles at us. We can hope. They don't look so tiny.
Darn tootin'. Now state your intentions, soldier.
Well, you see, Sarge, I'm here to pick up a vehicle.
You're here to pick up a vehicle, you say?
Yeah, I'm here to get a Puma.
What in Sam hell is a Puma?
What's going on?
Vehicle.
No, it's a Puma. It's like a big cat.
You're making that up.
Yeah, it's like a jaguar or a tiger.
I did not tell you to stop making up animals, Griff.
We had an agreement with your father. He had promised to hand over the Founder's Orb to us.
What? Papa promised you that?
He did, but he died before he could tell us where it's hidden. Now we have no idea where it is.
Oh. Papa, why? Why'd you have to die?
It was an unfortunate accident, and I'm sorry for your loss. If it helps at all, I know how you feel, Sergeant.
Ah!
What do I do now?
You insignificant maggot! What would an unseasoned rookie like you know about how I feel?
We were supposed to get an achievement here. We might lack some dialogues from past cases. Ah. Understood.
First I lost Mama, now I've lost Papa!
You lost your mother too?
She's been gone for some time now. I'm all alone now. All alone.
Sergeant Buff, would you tell us a little more about what happened to your mother?
Mama passed away about 6 months ago. We were still living in our apartment in the city. Back then, I'd yet to engage my siege defense strategy.
In other words, something caused him to withdraw from the world.
It was arson.
Barson?
It happened so suddenly, and before we knew it, our apartment was a sea of flames. Mama and I were trapped inside. But help never came, so Mama cradled me in her arms, kicked out a window, and jumped.
She did what?
She was like a walking, talking medal of valor. My mama was. She delivered me safely to terra firma with a perfectly executed PLF. It's a 5-point landing technique used by paratroopers to land safely on the ground.
She sounds like a superhero or something.
But from that height, she suffered massive injuries in order to protect me. She died so that I could live. Ah, Mama!
I don't know what to say. And the person who started the fire?
He was immediately apprehended. They say he was standing outside laughing while the building burned.
At least justice was served. I hope that brought you some solace.
I've lost both my parents now. You can't possibly know how I feel. Mama. Papa.
Poor kid. It's hard losing both your parents at such a young age. He must really feel alone now. Hey, Hades, welcome in. How you doing? Apollo. I imagine you know what he's going through. You completely missed the stream. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. Now, we're testing out some new things on the channel tonight. So far, they seem to be going pretty good, I would say. So far, seems to be going pretty good. That's the point. Is that on? Ow. Yes. The road to recovery begins by talking to someone who suffered the same hardship. I know you have something that shows you understand. Sergeant, sir, would you please take a look at this?
What do we have here?
It's a photo of my father. I wasn't even a year old when he died. In a fire.
What?
And like your mother, he died in an arsonist's blaze. But in his final moments, he managed to save his infant son.
Private Justice, you've suffered a loss just like mine.
I have. And that's why I know how you feel.
But you still have your mother, don't you?
No, I lost her too.
What?
She disappeared after the fire. I don't know if she's still alive or dead. Didn't they resolve this in the 4th game? Did they not answer this in game number 4? Or am I misremembering something? Am I misremembering that, Ara? Because they didn't. Oh, damn. They said they wouldn't, they didn't. Okay, fair enough. Damn. That's, well, kind of sad, actually. Heck, I don't even know what she looks like.
Wow.
Sergeant Buff, his experience is very much like your own. If anyone can understand the sadness in your heart, it's him.
Attention!
They literally said at the end of AA4, we'll tell them.
I'll salute you, Commander Justice. You are no longer a private in the Buff Army. Henceforth, you will be a corporal.
Corporal? Congratulations on your promotion, Corporal Justice. I'm just glad that seemed to cheer him up a bit.
Now, comrade, let's toast to your new stripes. And call me Sarge, don't be shy. We're a band of brothers now.
You expected a much thicker Russian accent? It's because he's speaking like a drill sergeant. Even though it is, it's a Hind, the helicopter. So Russian would make sense for it, but they're speaking like a Yankee drill sergeant. So we're going like full-on Sarge from early Red vs. Blue. Now's our chance, Corporal. Ask him about the Founder's Orb. Dirk's getting way too much of a kick out of this. Sarge, sir, do you have any idea where the orb might be?
It was here in Papa's study until last night. But he said he was gonna go hide it somewhere. He mentioned something about a shady character being after it.
Where do you think you could have hidden it?
Somewhere in the village, I'd guess. He said he found a suitable hiding place for it.
So it was here last night. That is, until he went out to hide it somewhere in the village. The only question is where. Maybe he left some clues here in his study. Let's search the place again. We should also find out more about Dr. Buff. It might steer us towards the hiding place. Okay. But, I hope you don't mind, guys. I'm going to wrap things up there because my voice is starting to hurt. Like, a combination of Dirk's voice being very boomy and Sergeant Buff's voice taking a lot of projection and, like, I almost have to go into, like, vocal fry to do his voice. Yeah, so let's pull over. Let's see if this works. So, we press that. There we go. Hey, nice. Yeah, so the vertical stream, it does actually keep up pace with me, right? It does keep up pace with me. I need to make sure I save here. Hold on. It just kind of takes a minute or three to actually. Well, no, it takes a second to listen to the command. So I think it's basically I press the button on my stream deck to go between my scenes, and then it thinks about it for a moment, and then it will transfer it across. So it's pretty nifty little system, really. So let me just slide in my chair a little bit more. There we go. I should probably move the chair over ever so slightly. Probably kind of helpful. But yeah, anyway, tomorrow we are playing a game called where is it? There we go. So we're playing a game called Frontier Outpost tomorrow, which is an indie horror game, developer's very first game, and no VTuber has played it so far. I will be the first, which is pretty nifty. But the game itself looks pretty good. It's like an analog horror set in an abandoned military... Well, like a military base where shit's gone wrong. But yeah, thank you for hanging out tonight, guys. And thank you to everyone who's subbed as well over on YouTube. We're now at 503, which means we've had 7 people join up in this single stream, which is a lot. However, fuck you for making me have to play Metroid Other M. No. I'm joking. I will now schedule Metroid Other M into my rotation, I guess. I made a promise. I have to stick by that promise, so, you know, it is what it is, I suppose. It is what it is, but no. Next week I've got a few things kind of pre-penciled in already. So we have got... we're going back to Metroid Eris on Monday, because Neen had told me where I went wrong with things, and it was such an obvious thing. I felt so stupid when he was like, Shinsu, did you not go up here? And I was like, I tried, but I couldn't. It's like, yeah, you actually can. I'm like, ow. On Tuesday, we're playing Lightyear Frontier. It's not a sponsored stream, in the sense that they're not like sponsoring me to play it, but they did give me a key to play the new update. So it's like, it's semi-sponsored in the sense they give me a key. The update for Lightyear Frontier goes live, I think it's on Monday night. So we're going to play that on Tuesday and do some Space Gundam farming. And it's got my best stream title ever. Oh, thank you, Joypill. Thank you. I'm glad that you had fun watching. Yeah. It's the first time I've done any streaming vertically as well. So if you came over through that and then kind of went over to the full-size stream, cool. I stream Ace Attorney content every Friday, 6 PM UK time. So basically, when I've been streaming now, you can expect Ace Attorney in that slot for... I mean, we've got the great Ace Attorney games to come. There's some Ace Attorney fan games as well that we could probably put in. Like, you know how we do Metroid ROM hacks on this channel. So when we run out of actual official Ace Attorney content, we can go on to the fan games instead. So yeah, that would be pretty cool. The only other thing I've got penciled in so far is Fatal Frame 3 on, I believe, Wednesday. I put that for. I'm not going to go straight into Dreadout Keepers of the Dark next week. Just because everything's a bit jammed up, and I don't want Fatal Frame and Dreadout concurrently. There needs to be something between them. So I need to figure out what we're doing on Thursday. Friday's going to be Ace Attorney, and next Saturday I will stream Other M. All right. I'm not happy about it, but I made you guys a promise, so I need to get myself a beer and cry. No, I'm glad that everyone's had fun though. So I will wrap things up there. Look after yourselves. Take lots of care. Make sure to have a good rest of your day, whatever you got planned. And with all being well, I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow with stream tomorrow. What time did I set this for? Hold on. What time is it set for? It's 6 PM tomorrow night. So same time as we started today. Should go on for a maximum of 3 hours. But yeah, see how we go with it. But in the meantime, take lots of care. Have a good one. And all being well, see you tomorrow. Until then.